These are the 3 biggest things business owners need to know to get more business from YouTube. I'm Jesse with Inspire Video Marketing, where I show businesses how to get more leads and customers using YouTube, and I show people how to build YouTube-based businesses. So if that's something you're looking to do, subscribe and turn on all notifications to catch the newest videos. Now, the first thing business owners need to know to get more business from YouTube is that you want to start off by getting more views. And one of the first things that YouTube is going to look at is watch time on your videos. So the big thing you need to do when you're making a video is think about, how can I make this video a little bit longer? Ideally, if you can make it as close to 10 minutes as possible, or maybe even longer if you've got good content, that's awesome. But you also need to consider with that if the video is just long and it's not entertaining or informational or valuable or helpful, people are going to leave the video earlier, right? So you got to get that balance of, okay, I'm going to make the video longer, but I don't want it to just be fluff or things that are a waste of time for people. And that's not going to really give you a good advantage as far as earning business either. So you want to make sure that it's high quality content and asking yourself, how can I add more value to this content by entertaining people, informing them, helping them with the problem, right? Thinking about those things and adding more of those elements into the video to extend that watch time. If you get that watch time up, then you'll tend to get more views. You get more views, then you tend to get more business. But there's one other thing YouTube's really gonna look at, and that brings me to my second tip, and that's your click-through rate. And basically what click-through rate means is if 100 people see your thumbnail and have the chance to click it to watch it, and only 1 person clicks, that's 1 out of 100, meaning a 1% click-through rate. You always wanna strive to get that click-through rate higher and higher. Now, there's a couple things that are factors with this. One that most people don't talk about. Actually, 2 that most people don't talk about. Now, the first factor is going to be your thumbnail itself. So you want to make sure your thumbnail is attention grabbing. Typically, if you can get like a big facial expression, or show some sort of action or something happening in the thumbnail, or something, a finished product of something that looks really nice and eye-catching, that's gonna be good. Ideally, if you can even Photoshop it and take it to that next level, that's gonna usually do even better. But with this, you wanna test different things out and find out what's working best for you, because every niche is a little different, every channel's a little different, and every audience is a little bit different. But then the other thing that goes into that click-through rate is your title or your headline. So you wanna think about when you're titling this video, what's gonna get the point across that the video is something that they would be interested in, and that the video is about that thing. Because if it's not, and people click and realize your video is not about it, then they're gonna be like, wait, this isn't what I thought it was, and then they leave, and then your watch time goes down. But if you can make it as clear as possible that it's about what the video is actually about, that's really good. And then also doing that in a way that's compelling and interesting and makes them want to watch the video, that's better, because it's going to increase the chances that it clicks once again. Now, the other thing that a lot of people don't talk about that really goes into making a better thumbnail and a better title is what your topic is about. So thinking about how you can take that topic to the next level, because if you have a really good topic, then the video itself is probably going to be better, so it's going to be easier to get more watch time. And then it's also going to be easier to come up with a compelling, interesting thumbnail and title. Now, at the end of this video, I'll have another YouTube video I'll link you to that really helps you with coming up with more compelling topics. And then the other thing that most people don't talk about that goes into the click-through rate is the autoplay feature. So when people hover over your video on desktop device, there's going to be like a little section in your video that autoplays. You can't really control what that is. But on a mobile device, it starts right from the beginning when people are on the home feed or in their subscription feed. So if you can get that first chunk of the video from the autoplay to really hook people in to watch the video, you're gonna get a lot more clicks. Or sometimes you'll even get people watching the whole video without even clicking, because it'll literally autoplay from beginning to end if people want it to. So at the end of this video, I'll also have another video that will give you some big advice with that. And then the third really big thing I think business owners have to know with YouTube is you cannot look at YouTube as just being, hey, come buy my stuff. Because if you're doing that, you're not gonna grow your channel, number 1. And number 2, YouTube is not gonna like it if you're always linking people off of YouTube to your website. So there's a couple things you're gonna wanna consider with this. First of all, the content itself, you don't wanna treat it all like commercials for your stuff. People don't come to YouTube to watch commercials. They get ads that interrupt them watching the videos that they want to watch to get entertained, informed, and whatever else. So if your video itself is an ad and they have to watch ads within that, they're they're gonna be turned off. So think more about with your videos, how can I make them entertaining, informative, all those things, right? I'm gonna give you at the end of this video, again, another YouTube video, and that's gonna give you the 3 main types of videos I feel like every business should have. But the other thing you have to consider is, sure, you could give people a really good video that's entertaining and informative and whatever else you wanna do with that video that makes it a quality video for the people watching. But if they get to the end of the video and every single time at the end of the video, or maybe even at the beginning of the video you're doing this, where you're trying to link them to your website or get them to leave YouTube, that sends a bad signal to YouTube if people stop watching YouTube on your video. And the reason for that comes back to watch time. YouTube loves watch time, and they love it when people stay on YouTube longer. So the other factor that YouTube looks at is what's called session duration, which means how long do they spend on YouTube, period, whether they're watching your video or just any video, period. So when you can bring people onto the platform, that's a good signal. If you can get people to watch your video for a long time, that's a good signal. And if you can get them to stay on YouTube even longer, that's a good signal. And the reason for this is very simple. The longer people are on YouTube, the more ads YouTube can show to these people, and then they can make more money, and so do the creators, and everyone on the platform wins except for maybe you, because you're not getting those sales that you want, right? So how do you go about that process in a way that you can still grow your channel? Well, the first thing I want you to understand is, look, if you're getting a lot of people watching your YouTube channel and it starts getting bigger and you get these thousands, maybe millions of views on YouTube, there's a couple things that are gonna happen. A lot of word of mouth will spread, but you'll also get a lot of know, like, and trust factor, and you'll become like this authority, possibly even somewhat of a celebrity, this like online celebrity, that people will literally travel hundreds or thousands of miles to come do business with you. I've seen this with a lot of different businesses. It happens for me with my channel, Get Handles Basketball. I have kids come to train for this small group session that I do from out of the country. I've had kids come from Canada. I had some sign up from Africa. People will come from all over, and I've seen this happen with chiropractors too, and all kinds of different businesses that you would think like people would really travel just to go see them, and yeah, it's possible. So every time you're making these videos, and if you're helping people or entertaining them and giving them value, you start to build this bond that's super powerful that can get you that business without even having directly to sell to people. The other thing that'll happen is the more people see you, they'll start to kind of stalk you online. They'll check out your Facebook page. They'll look in the descriptions of your YouTube videos where maybe you'll have some links there. And things will happen a little bit more naturally, and people will come to you. But that being said, I'm not suggesting to not ever send people to a website or to try to book a call or an appointment or anything like that. Definitely, it's something you should do. It's something I do with all my businesses. But you don't want to do it on every single video. So you want to have a lot of videos where you're thinking about, okay, here's how I can get people to stay on YouTube and watch more videos. So YouTube will like the video that they're on right now because it's showing to YouTube, okay, they watch this video and then they go watch another video. Yeah, this is a good video. So YouTube will promote that video more, and now you get more of those views. So then from time to time, you can sprinkle in these videos where you try to get more of that direct business from that video, and overall your channel can grow. And as your channel grows, you get more thousands of views, and when you do sprinkle in those other videos where you're trying to get business, those videos are gonna get more views, meaning you get more business. Here's a video with how to come up with more interesting topics. This is the video that shows you how to get more clicks from the autoplay feature. And this is the 3 types of videos that I feel like every business should be making. Also pinned to the top comment, I will have the 10 hidden YouTube killers and ways to instantly fix them. Subscribe and turn on all notifications to catch the newest videos, and I'll see you in one of these videos or that link in the comments next.